13. Thank you for turning to 10. This is Southern New England's news leader.
Now at 6, Southern New England turns out to pay tribute to the life and legacy of Dorian Murray. And charges in Cranston following a head-on highway crash. But we start with an NBC 10 full weather alert. Spring coming in with a full-blown winter storm. Taking a live look now from our NBC 10 Skycam. This is a look into Providence. Providence has already canceled school for tomorrow. We have Team 10 coverage tonight. Michelle San Miguel is live in Providence. But first, let's head over to Storm Team 10's Mark Searles and Kelly Love. Hey, guys.
Hey, good evening, Barbara. Obviously,
Providence sure has changed in that shot a little bit.
It's Narragansett, but
that's
close
all right.
enough. You can definitely see that the waves are picking up out there. We're starting to see those winds pick up a little bit down along the south coast. Just want to show you a quick picture out our People's Credit Union Skycam network and recap sort of what's happening out there right now and what we are expecting going forward. That's obviously at the Coast Guard House restaurant. Temperatures still above freezing out there, mainly in the mid-30s. And as we switch gears and show you the winds, obviously not too bad out there right now, but they are starting to pick up down toward Block Island and the south coast at this hour. Now, Mark's going to take over and talk about what we're seeing.
So Kelly, we look at the radar and satellite picture here. A lot of clouds over southern New England, but we're still a few hours away from even tapping in to some of the snowfall. It's what we see coming up the Jersey coastline that we'll focus in on. And most of our guidances tell us it's going to be somewhere in that 9 p.m. to midnight hour as the system comes through. That is not all of it right there. I know as you look at that, you say, boy, that doesn't really look like much. But check out that energy over Tennessee. That upper level area of low pressure will slide into that coastal low, which is off the Hatteras coastline or so. And that's really going to fuel what will become our storm system as we go through tonight. Check this out as we see that low kind of merge in right in there. This happens around 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. So really the height of this for us is going to be in that time frame, about 2 a.m. until about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So that does, of course, line up with the morning commute and cause all sorts of travel concerns and issues. We've seen some area schools already cancel for tomorrow and probably a lot more to follow as we go through the night. So we'll be talking more about the totals and what lies ahead.
And what we're looking at as far as the commute is concerned and all of that. So back to you.
Mark and Kelly, thanks for the correction. I should have been paying more attention right now. This is a look at video out of Minneapolis. Yeah, that is Minneapolis. A lot of icy highways, lots of chain reaction crashes. That's part of the system that's headed east towards southern New England. And as we mentioned, Providence has already canceled school for tomorrow. Now, that's where we find NBC 10's Michelle San Miguel. She continues our weather alert coverage. Hey there, Michelle.
It is obviously not snowing right now, but we are expecting a much different scene later on tonight. I'm standing at the bottom of College Hill. We've seen several people walking around, enjoying a run this first day of spring, but everybody I spoke with is really eager for it to start feeling like spring. Southern New Englanders are ready to light up the grill, take out their lawn chairs, and enjoy some warmer temperatures. But don't say bye to those shovels just yet.
I hate the winter. I hate the cold weather. I'd rather have the nice, hot weather.
Here at Benny's, most customers had spring on their minds. David Collado was just about to retire his snowblower for the season.
I was looking forward to putting down the fertilizer, but it looks like that's going to have to hold off until another week.
In just a few hours, more than 100 plows will be out in Providence clearing the roads. Michael Berg, director of the Providence Emergency Management Agency, says this storm will be different from others the city has seen this year, carrying a heavy, wet snow.
It also potentially will accumulate on the power lines as well. So we could see some power outages throughout the city because we may see winds 25 to 35 miles an hour at the height of the storm.
But don't be discouraged. This storm is not expected to last long. It'll be just a few more days before you can turn on the grill and enjoy the outdoors.
I'm ready for spring. I'm ready to work outside and do some yard work, and Mother Nature's throwing a monkey wrench into that overnight. So hopefully next week we'll get back to normal.
And the morning drive into work looks to be a messy one, so of course give yourself extra time. We'll have more at 11 o'clock. For now, reporting live in Providence, Michelle San Miguel, NBC 10 News.
Thank you, Michelle. And as always, you can turn to 10 for updated Storm Team 10 forecasts anytime. And you can also download the NBC 10 News app for your Apple or Android device. Rhode Island State Police say a head-on crash in Cranston involved a wrong-way driver. Lieutenant Stephen Flood tells NBC 10 News a Volkswagen was going the wrong way on a ramp to Route 10 at around 2 this morning. The Golf collided with a Ford Explorer. 3 people were brought to Rhode Island Hospital, including the 2 drivers. None of the injuries are considered life-threatening. We'll be right back.
NBC 10 and Cardi's Furniture bring closed captioning to the deaf and hard of hearing in southern New England. transcribing NBC 10 newscast on the bottom of your television screen. NBC 10 News, Weather, and Sports. Closed captioning of NBC 10 newscasts, instant and immediate. Brought to you by Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses. Nairobi presents Made in the USA sofas, love seats, and recliners from Lazy Boy.
Most car dealers stock a large inventory. They may even give you a good price. Ultimately, it's quality service that sets a dealer apart. At Paul Bailey's, there's always a huge selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. Plus, you'll get an unbeatable Bailey deal along with a trained and dedicated service team committed to providing the best customer service. So it's simple. For the price you want,
in the service you deserve.
Nobody beats a Bailey deal.
Paul Bailey's Ram Truck Month sales event is going on now.
This Corolla's got a sweet sound system and low APR.
Nah, I don't live far.
It's got tons of room.
I do own a broom.
This is pretty fun.
Yeah? I've been thinking of growing a man bun.
Right now, get our lowest $98 a month Corolla lease, including no-cost maintenance. Plus, recent and soon-to-be college grads get an additional $1,000 rebate on Corolla.
Thanks, Jan.
No, it's Jan.
Toyota, let's go places.
It's Big Shot Sunday on NBC.
Should every princess have a prince?
Sometimes you just have a prince when you don't even want a prince.
It all starts with the phenomenon Little Big Shots with host Steve Harvey.
Laughing at.
Then it's a new episode of The Carmichael Show.
I can always tell when somebody's pregnant. Oh.
Followed by the premiere of Crowded.
We love you all.
But sometimes we don't.
And Hollywood Game Night. Yes! It all happens tonight starting at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
A hometown gathering is taking place right now in memory of the 8-year-old who lost his battle with pediatric cancer earlier this month. NBC 10's Tony Gugliata is live in Westerly. Hey, Tony.
Hi, Barbara. Yeah, we're at the high school track in Westerly. You can see behind me hundreds gathering here in memory of Dorian. We have a singer singing. His parents have spoken to us. You're going to hear from them, and we're going to have much more at 11 o'clock.
And thank you, Tony. And do we have time?
Stacy, FW Web.
Stacy, Alan Ryan. I need a gate valve now.
Greg, I see a 12-inch gate valve in Albany. How fast can I get it?
I have a truck heading there now. We'll get it to the plant by 3.
When you've built the biggest small business in the Northeast, relationships mean everything. People don't do business with companies. They do business with people. Thanks to all the FW Web employees who have made actions speak louder than words for 150 years.
Rhode Islanders love their SUVs, but what about all those little trips? For a limited time at Speedcraft Volkswagen, you can add a fully electric 2016 e-Golf SE to your driveway for $19 a month for 24 months. Keep your big SUV, but drive your Golf for all those times when you wish you had something smaller, easier to park, and that doesn't burn a drop of gas. Come in today and enter to win a 2016 e-Golf for 1 year. See dealership for details. Only at Speedcraft Volkswagen. Open Sundays 12 to 5 and online at speedcraft.com.
For 40 years, as Home and Hospice Care of Rhode Island, we've been dedicated to caring for those facing serious illness and loss with exceptional skill, compassion, and respect to help those who need it most find hope in hospice. And now you'll find it in our name, Hope Hospice and Palliative Care, touching lives.
So you did the test drive, you love the car, but now you have to negotiate, right? Not at Paul Massey, Rhode Island's #1 Chevrolet dealer. Because at Paul Massey, you'll know the price before the test drive. Our best price is marked on every vehicle up front. You'll never overpay. And that peace of mind is what you'll love about the Paul Massey One Price Guarantee. Looking for a popular or hard-to-find Chevy? Paul Massey has over 700 to choose from.
If you've been injured in an accident, call on the Hurt Line, D'Oliveira and Associates, right now.
The team you turn to for breaking weather. Turn to Storm Team 10.
I wasn't too thrilled about dentures, but I need to be able to chew. So I called Aspen Dental. They got me right in because my visit was long overdue. And no one on staff even made me feel bad that I hadn't been in since the leg warmer fad. My new dentures came with a great guarantee, so this giant pretzel's got nothing on me.